What's up guys, welcome to another episode of BDR Fishing. Today we're going pond fishing at one of my favorite places to go. We're up bright and early, it is dark outside and it's actually around 7 o'clock and it's just not light. I guess I got my times mixed up or something because I thought it was gonna already be light at 7 and it's 7 o'clock right now and there's absolutely no light. But it's really windy, so I apologize that the audio is bad. We're gonna be throwing spinner baits, big swim baits, and hopefully some topwater. We'll have to see. It's a little chilly. I got my sweatshirt on first time of the year. I love sweatshirt season. I'm excited to get out there and catch some giant bass. I got my boy Garrett with me, and we're gonna make it happen. But if you're new to the channel, please hit the notification bell, the subscribe button, and also drop me a comment down below. I'd like to hear what y'all have to say.
These guys got one. On the whopper. Oh, another one. I don't really know how big he is. He's decent. Nice fish on the whopper plopper. Start the day off. That could have been bad. There we go, guys. Fish number one. Just getting back. All right, guys, we just got to our first spot. I'm actually gonna stand back here and try to fish. I don't want to get up on the bank and spook them. We're gonna see if we can get one on these frogs. He's got that one. First cast. Oh my gosh, it's giant, guys. Holy cow. First cast, guys, literally. I just got this first good fish on the frog. Good one. Way to start the place. We're gonna get her quickly. Alright. Great, get started.
Alright guys, there's a couple things I wanted to mention about this video. I know it's all over the place, so let me explain. Me and Garrett went fishing in the morning. We woke up early, super early, to try and go get us on an awesome topwater bite. Noah called me up and was like, yo, I'm headed to Atlanta. Can I stop by? Let's go catch a fish. Noah pops in halfway through lunch, drop Garrett out. And then we pick Garrett back up for the afternoon fishing, and that's when all the magic happens. We catch a lot of fish. So I just wanted to clear things up so it's not so confusing about all over the place. But yeah, let's get into the video. Hope y'all enjoy it. Stay tuned.
Oh yeah. I've only caught on there on like 2 baits. Oh, there he is, guys. Yeah, on the paws. Little one. All right, guys, let's get this one back. Nothing special. I'm not gonna lie, that's probably the smallest fish I ever caught in here. That's why I also don't throw the chatterbait. Only gets really quality bites. You guys, what I'm doing with this trap is I'm taking it, I'm throwing it out there and doing like a, oh, I'm getting hung up too. That's also happening. No idea. There's like random like brush piles out there. But what I'm doing is I'm throwing it out. Get a long cast, and I'm letting it almost hit the bottom. And I'm doing a slow retrieve, just making sure my trap is running straight. And then once I know it's running straight, I pause it for a second, and then I just kind of like take the end of my rod and kind of pull up to the sky. what that does, like the bait just comes straight up and then it falls down like flutters. For some reason they eat that pattern. I just kind of do it every so often throughout the retrieve. All right guys, so we just got to our second spot. I am still throwing this big snatch, still throwing the snatch. I'm throw into the wind and I'm gonna work it back. And now Noah is throwing a chatterbait instead of his trap. You know, he's trying a chatterbait, the chatter donk. Nah, so these kids fish this pond, right? And I talked to him one day. He's like, yeah, we caught a 7-pounder. Really? Right there on that point. With big, they use giant worms, like mag worms. Guys, the rattle trap, or the trap, is gonna be a go-to bait in the fall for me. This isn't the particular one I typically throw, but I like to throw a lot of reds or pinks in the fall, but it's just not ready yet. We'll go more into traps as the dates progress, because I'm super excited, because trapping is one of my favorite things to do for fish, because you can cover a lot of water and you can throw these things a mile. And like, honestly, caught some of my biggest fish on a trap. But like wind direction, all that matters when it comes into trapping. See, well, my best part about figuring out like what I'm gonna do and where I'm gonna throw is I'm gonna always like pick like a pattern or style I'm gonna work my bait in. Whether that be letting it sit all the way to the bottom, letting the trap go all the way to the bottom, and then ripping it. Like right now it's on the bottom, so I'm gonna just rip it right off the bottom, and then I'm gonna catch up to it. I'm gonna slowly just reel it in for a little bit. And I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna rip it. Let it fall back down. And I'm gonna slowly reel it. And that's the pattern I'm gonna pick. On the on the redfish video.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You literally, it was like this. I was like, you got one?
Yep.
Big one?
This is a decent one.
Noah's hooked up, guys, with a decent.
A decent one. It's a little 2-pounder, if that, pound and a half. Dude, look how fat he is. Ah, he's not as fat as I thought. He's a healthy fish, though. Look at that.
Look at that stomach.
Belly on him. It's about 1.5 pounds. He ate that thing so weird, man.
Really?
Like, he didn't. You know how they load up on it, but that one didn't.
They just stopped it.
Yeah, it just felt weird. Look at that pretty fish. That's just a quality one, you know, nothing huge. He's got a tiny mouth for what he is. Beautiful 1.5 pound fish. First fish today, you got to start somewhere. You got to love it. It's a pretty one.
Am I getting back?
Get her back in the water. She's cold too, man. I'm not used to this, you know, summer to fall transition. The water temp's cooling off. Drop her in right there. Okay, that's a good sign. Me and Brad were just talking about it. We're like, man, they might not want moving baits today. He's throwing the trap, I'm throwing the chatter donk, but that's what you want to see right there. Then you can keep duplicating it. So let's get back in there.
All right, guys. Noah just caught one.
Look at that. That's a good fish. A solid 3-pounder right there.
All right, guys. So Noah just whacked a donkey,
That's a high 2.
High 2.5.
He might be 3.
2.7. He's actually really stud.
He's a studdy fish, man. Look at these black spots on his. Is that just stuff on the other side of him?
Yeah.
No, he's got like some weird black markings. That's a pretty fish right there. I was just talking to the camera. I was like, we really need that 4, 5, 6 pounder. We didn't get that, but that's a solid 3 number. And a beautiful fish right there, fat and chunky. Saw these fish feeding up on this. We had all these geese fly over. I was afraid it was gonna scare the fish. First cast up there, banged one out right there. Hopefully Bradley and I both throw up there and double up this next time. But pretty fish. Let's get an up close shot. Get her back in the water. That's a good one.
Yes, sir.
On that, man. Can't complain at all. There she goes. It's a quality one, man. Now let's double up, Brad. They're schooling right up there, so see if we can get something. You throw yourself like a little crawl or a little jig, and I'm sure you'll catch one. Or that chatter donk.
Nah. What just happened? Get him! 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 Get him!
Dang it, bro.
That counts, bro. That
I
counts.
tried everything in my abilities to grab that fish right there. It was the slimiest, slipperiest little boy I've ever seen. I dropped my rod in the water. I tried everything. It's just not my day, man. Oh my God.
No, what do you got to say about that?
I don't even know what to say. I gotta process that for a minute. This is the scary part. I was gonna go after it, but the whole time, look, I had my camera in this pocket, and I was afraid. You know me and Brad's luck. It's not
really great.
It's not the best. So I was like, man, I already know what's gonna happen. My camera's gonna drop in the water. I'm gonna be mad.
Phone. There's another fish right there.
I don't know, Brad. It's Noah luck today.
It's not good. Maybe we'll have Brad luck tomorrow. I don't know which one's better.
Yeah, I really don't know. I just think it's the combination, Brad. I don't know if it's Noah luck or Brad luck or, you know, Brad and Noah luck. But that was an interesting one.
All right, guys, we're back in action. Well, if y'all saw that last clip, Noah had a little technical difficulties. Physical, mental, technical. His shoes was the main problem out of that. Nah, it's okay. We believe you. But we're out here trying to make it happen. That was a critical fish for us guys, and Noah tried to show his how much he just cares. I bet you this bait might catch him.
You what?
This bait probably would catch him here.
Stuff like that in ponds. There's so much crap on the bottom.
Never caught a spot on a crankbait. Caught them on fish head, swim bait, drop shot, jig, jerk bait.
That's the only stuff we caught them.
All right, guys, so we are at the spot where we left off on earlier, but we brought back some new guns. We got Garrett, the biggest gun. I don't even know what to bring. Look at all these bluegill, guys. Look at all these. There's like a school of bluegill right here. Holy cow. There's so many. No, it wasn't expensive. Oh, guys.
He's on the bank. He's on the...
You may get the big one.
Which bait did I lose over here?
Oh my, look, there's schooling right here, Noah. Yeah.
The bass?
Like they're chasing, like the bass are chasing those little brim I were talking about up.
Oh, dude, what was that? Something just opened his mouth right here. Is that brim? Is there like a lot of brim?
There was a ton of brim right here a second ago. There he is, got one, guys.
Oh, dude, that's a good one, too. Yo, that's wild, bro.
Oh,
Dude, that's a good fish.
sold y'all.
That's a 2-pounder. There we go. Just waiting this intern Brad just smoking one right there. Okay.
Yeah, I got him. Got me just a tad.
Got that line.
But I still got him. That's why you don't fish with treble hooks, guys. All right, guys. So I just caught this one. Stuck me for it.
That's a good fish. Seriously, look at that.
It's good fish.
Fat chunky. They're all fat.
Oh yeah. Let's get him back.
That was honestly the best thing you could have thrown right there.
Yeah, we got through them rocks.
It's a little striking one, isn't it?
Yeah, the 1.5 with the clackers in it.
I like that color.
It's the only one that works. It's a river color. All right, it's looking up. All right, guys, so what I'm doing, let me break down for you. I'm throwing a crankbait, but I'm throwing it around cover. And like in this pond, there's a lot of rocks on the bottom. So what I'm doing is I'm getting it down, tinging it off these rocks, like it just bumped it off a nice rock, couple of rocks right there. And what these fish are doing is as I'm tinging it, I'm letting it pause for just a fraction of a second, and they're just smoking it. All right, guys, so recap of what just happened. It's been a crazy like 5 minutes, but there's a ton of bait over here. I actually think a jerk bait would get it done. I don't have any with me, but I got stuck in the finger pretty deep. But Noah caught one. I caught one. Noah lost one. Noah had one, broke him off. I missed one. And I'm thinking about going to go try a jerk bait on because they are munching. I'm actually gonna go fish these offshore rocks down here. Like I've said, we've been fishing all day long. And this morning till tonight, and I'm not gonna lie, it's been pretty crazy.
All right, guys, that wraps up another video. I wanted to thank y'all so much for all the support. Thanks for watching this video. Me and Noah kind of wore them out there for a little bit. You see Noah almost fell down in the water. Actually did fall down in the water. Close call. I got stuck in the hand by a hook. That kind of hurt. But at the end of the day, it was a good time. I had a lot of fun. And Garrett did not catch a single fish. But that's all right. All right, I'll catch you on the next one. Go stick 'em.